Bargaining for Gender Equity, a little introduction to a booklet we made in combination with the FESTUCC. How can this guide help me? A mutually reinforcing relationship exists between bargaining and organizing. When women workers are organized, the union needs to be able to represent the interests of these women. And also, by representing the interests of these workers, the union is better positioned to recruit and organize. By writing this booklet, we aim to add practical knowledge on bargaining for gender equity, how to start, and why it is important. But why? More and more women are entering the labour market, and unions have begun to recognise the importance of engaging with their concerns in the workplace. This means that, over time, more and more women are entering the workplace with a need to be organised and represented. If the union is not representing the interests of these women, the union is not representing almost half of the workforce. In 2018, women accounted for 43.8% of total employment in South Africa. The ILO lists a number of really helpful reasons why gender equality is important. Here are some of the most crucial ones. Women's issues are union issues. Women's contributions at work have been undervalued. Women are making up a bigger proportion of the paid workforce. Women's concerns have traditionally been overlooked in collective bargaining. Women may not be adequately covered by the law, and even when there is legislation, it is not always implemented practically. It addresses some non-pay issues that may be easier to bargain in difficult economic times. It is a means of attracting women to the union, and it shows that the union is committed to women. The first step involves asking important questions like, what issues affect female workers in the workplace? What number of workers are affected by these issues? And is gender equality supported by collective bargaining in the workplace? Step 2 moves on to help unions determine the critical issues for consideration. For example, work-family balance, transport, affordable care, equal pay, and the elimination of discrimination. The last step, and the most crucial step, is to bargain and implement. Union participation is essential to eradicating violence and harassment in the changing workplace to represent the interests of all workers. Unions should innovate, organize, fortify their structures, and bring the labour rights of all workers, both men and women, to the collective bargaining table. The ILO suggests some helpful steps in the ongoing fight for equal rights. Promoting gender equality in employment doesn't end with the signing of a collective agreement. Follow up to ensure that the awarded rights are implemented. Ensure that the negotiated policies, rights, and benefits are communicated to all workers, including non-permanent workers. Collect data regularly to monitor the number of women and men that are hired, promoted, and dismissed, as well as the number of workers in all job categories, salary levels, and training programs. Deal with equality issues in education and training programs. In the booklet, there is a list of clauses from existing CBAs that might be helpful for this step. If you have any questions about this booklet, please feel free to email me at salome@lrs.org.za.